What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again. Story time. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Man, listen. Before we even go there, let me do my due diligence. Let me get my thug thizzle out the way. I need for y'all to hit that like, hit that comment, and hit that subscribe, man. We almost at 100,000. I need y'all help, man. To get me to that 100,000 mark, y'all. Y'all know what I'm shooting for, homie. That subscribe button. Well, I was gonna say something else, but yeah, I've been ever since that I've been saying it, but I see it helps though. Since I've been saying this, my subscribers have started going back up the way they were, the way it was at the beginning. No, it ain't like that right now, but they started going back up, which is cool, you know, for me, you know, at least. Oh man, now look here. I know a lot of y'all probably seen how the video started. It didn't have my regular music or anything going on. For y'all who don't know, that are not in the know, somehow, some way, the government, okay, first off, a lot of YouTubers, they used an app called CapCut, C-A-P-C-U-T, CapCut, to edit their videos, put music in, put other little things in, and bring all different, you know, sections together. You can edit your video with CapCut. Somehow, some way, the government has shut CapCut down. I went to go to CapCut and it's shut down. They say it's a new law that has come in that has shut CapCut down. Whatever the situation was with TikTok being took down, that's the same thing. When they shot a bullet into TikTok, they shot one into CapCut and several other apps that you can use for videos. Now, some people are saying that it's only for a little while, that it's gonna come back, blase, skippy, blah blah, this, that, and the third. But until then, I have to not do it or figure out another way. Y'all give me a couple of days. I'm gonna figure out another way. I'm gonna get with my homegirl, the one who helped me with my YouTube stuff, and she gonna figure it out how we can start editing my videos the way I was editing when I was using the CapCut. Matter of fact, oh yeah, I need to call him. But anyway, so look, y'all, let's get right down to it. Let's get right down to it. We back in the system, y'all. We back in the system. Now, of course, I've told all y'all over and over and over several times that I'm one of them cats, I slang doodoo in prison. I throw piss, doodoo, pee, spit, whatever it is, whatever that's at my hand that I can use to get at whoever I'm upset with. Yeah, it don't make me no difference. Yeah, I ain't got no hand. Man, I am half orangutan. You know, believe that. I'm half orangutan in that prison. Man, I come out that cell with a pile of doodoo so big in my hand, you would think I stole somebody's giant kissy, you know, and come in. Man, I'll slang it on you like a monkey in a zoo. Play with me if you want to, and don't care nothing about it. Don't care nothing about it. Man, I have both hands full of shit, and I come out and try to fight with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, straight savage, y'all. Y'all know straight savage. But anyway, man, this is a story about when I got somebody and they got me back. You know, 9 times out of 10, our target is going to be the police, the correctional officers. They've been saying something, did something, acted like something while we in them lockup cells behind them doors, and they figure we can't get at them. So they'll pull a stunt. Y'all, they'll do a little certain stuff. It's cool, B. It's cool. But y'all know when you fool with me, what you got coming. I told you, and I started this type attitude way back when I was in Y8. Man, I was slanging piss and doodoo way back in 1980 and 81 when I was in Y8. You know, but don't play with me, man. Please don't play with me. But now this story right here goes back to when I was grown. When I was grown. Man, listen, I was in the lockup. This is an Alabama prison system. I was in the lockup, man. I was in jail in the hole. Lockup is the hole, jail. But anyway, and I was telling one of my partners about a situation that I got into, man, about a dude about a dude coming into the lockup, coming back there to jail, just disrespected. He just disrespectful. Now he come back. Now the dude was a disciple. What he had against Crips and Bloods, I don't know. Didn't really matter until he started dissing. This dude, man, would just holler and scream over the tier all day long. You didn't have to know him or none of that. If he seen you walking, going to the showers, if he heard somebody else holler your name out over the tier, he would latch on to it and just go to dissing. It's like, man, what? You know, yeah, on some weird type stuff, y'all. But look here. This same dude, one time I told you about how I had to get at him. It was the police that hit me with a stick. With the long stick, the long batons. You know, they got they got the metal ones where you can go and the extendo ones, the little skinny little metal ones. Or you got the ones with the old school police. They got one, man, about 3-4 feet long, thick round piece of wood with a handle on it. This was the one the boy hit me with. I mean, the police hit me with, man, like it was a baseball bat, man. You know, of course, I'm stomping the dude out. I'm cuffed up. I'm stomping this dude out, trying to kick these goals out his mouth because he done disrespect the game. Okay, cool. Police telling me to stop. I don't stop. They beat me across my back with that stick, man. Yeah. Whoa. Man, when he hit me, I looked at him. I said, hey, man, check this out. Man, don't hit me with that stick, man, another time, homie. What's up with you, fool? So the police like, man, come on, Toon, man. Just back up, man. Just come on. Okay, so now, I told y'all that story long time ago, years ago. Now, behind that, what I didn't elaborate on was I want to get the police back. Because, you know, as days went on, I started woofing through the door at them about that, and they start woofing back. So I'm like, okay, y'all can't know who you're dealing with. Y'all can't know. Man, what? Rocket Man. Huh? Man, I'm something there. Look here, homie. Don't piss me off behind that door, because, boy, look here. I'll make a Netflix special on your behind real fast. Real fast. And that's what I did. Man, it's this one police. I don't want to say his name. He's still working the system, which I don't care nothing about. Matter of fact, no, I was getting ready to say it. Bump that. I can't stand him. Oh, I couldn't stand him. I can't stand him right today. Man, bump that clown, though. But anyway, he popping off. Talking all that, what he'd do and what I need to shut up, sit down. And I told him, I say, man, I will throw 2-week-old doo-doo in your mouth. Playing with me, fool. Don't play with me. I'll throw it in your mouth. So the man telling me, you do it up, I'll come in that cell and I'll do this, that, this, and all this. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, cool. That's what you have to do. I say, partner, you got it to do now. I learned that from them white boys out there. The hillbilly boy, they countries, I don't know what. That white boy tell the dude, I'm gonna kick your ass, buddy. And the other one told him, well, I tell you what, you got it to do. Oh, I said, what? Hey, my partner said, what'd he say? He said he told him he got it to do. I said, whoa, I like that. I adopted that one. Man, Toon, I'll tell you what, you got it to do. You know, you got it to do, buddy. But anyway, here we go, talk about what he was gonna do and all this and that. I said, okay. So I immediately started baking him a cake. I politely, you know, did my thug thistle, scooped him on up. I let him sit for about 5 days. The reason why I went to 5 days, because I was gonna wait 3. But on the 3rd day, he was on his 2 days off, so I had to wait for him to come back. So on the 5th, or you could say 6th day, I caught him good. Man, listen, they came through. And let me show you something. I get real quiet. I get real sneaky. If I know I'm trying to get you, I'm not finna argue with you through the door. I'm not finna say nothing wrong with you through the door. I'm finna leave you alone and rock you all the way to sleep. I'm gonna leave you alone, rock you to sleep till you get comfortable again. You know? So look, by the time I had been leaving him alone, so by the time he came back to work, I was not on his mind. He wasn't thinking about me. And the cold part about it, man, if CapCut wasn't broke, I would cut it right here and interject this little small piece of video that I want y'all to see. Your boy in action, man. Little small piece of video I want you to see. But I can't, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Give me a couple of days. We're gonna get back on track. So anyway, listen. When I see him come to work, I say, oh, today the day. Today the day, y'all. Today the day. Another police came by. This is what they do for lunch, breakfast, or dinner. Police will come by and they'll open up all the little tray slots, boom, and lay them down. Bloom, 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 bloom. Now, a lot of people sitting in lockup, this is what they wait for. This is what they be waiting for. For the tray slots to come down, you can squat down and just holler, you know, hey, man, hey, homie, hey, woo, woo. Just holler over the tier, and you can be heard clearly. Okay, so look. When the tray slots come down, sometimes dudes don't even be talking. A lot of times, dudes will just come to the tray slot and just be looking out. Just be looking out, you know. Just looking to see, you know, just want to see some type of freedom. You already in prison. Now you in prison, in prison. You know what I'm saying? You're already in a different world. Now you're in a different world within a different world. Boom. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to use your coping skills and make life what it got to be. So now, when the tray slots came down, my cell be so dark. You can't see into tray slot be open this wide. You could come up on the tray slot and lean and look in. My cell's so dark that you can't see nothing. I knock out, let me show you something. I block out the window. Every time I go to jail, I block out the window. I knock the lights out. All that. I cover up the window on the door. Ain't no light coming in. I got my own ecosystem in here. Okay, now, in the prison I was in at the time, you got a big cement rock that you sleep on. That's called the rock. Up under there is a big vent, about a little bit bigger than a shoebox. That's where the central air and heating come. When it's cold, they turn the heat on for you. When it's hot, they turn the cold air on for you while you're in your cell. Because people have lost their lives in lockup from heat stroke and all type of other crazy stuff. So they got to regulate that. And but sometimes, man, they'll get pissed off. They'll leave the heat on. In the summer, they got the heat on. In the winter, they got the air on. Trying to be slick, man, because you back there in lockup. They want to mess with you, especially if you've been talking cash money doo-doo to them. So what you do, and youngsters, y'all listen to this in case you get caught in this situation, here go $1 million worth of game for you. What you do, excuse me. My bad. But anyway, what you do, you take your toilet paper and you wet it. You roll it off real good. You fill your sink up with water. You take your toilet paper, you unravel it into and let it get real wet and gooey. It's like paper mache. And you grab it by the handfuls, you squeeze it out a little bit, and you take it, you slap it onto the vent. All them little bitty holes, it'd be 1 million little bitty holes in the vent. All them little bitty holes, that wet paper gonna suck up in there, and you just pat it on there, just slap it on there till you covered up the whole vent. When it dry, it's gonna dry hard. It's gonna dry hard as a rock, hard as cement, a brick. You know what I'm saying? And that way, you've been blocked off all the air from coming out. If you know, and whether the vent is up top sometimes or whether the vent is down low, block it off, and you make it how you want it. Now, when you in population, you show enough get jiggy with it. You know what I'm saying? You cut your cardboard out, and you make it where you put it around the vent, and you got another piece of cardboard with a handle on it where you can slide it in and cover the whole vent up, or you can slide it out, let the vent blow or let it blow a little bit, a lot of bit, however you want to do it. Man, you come look at some of them cells in prison, you be like, what? Man, we get very ingenuitive when we in them jail cells, man. So look, my cell pitch dark. I keep it pitch dark. I don't, about that. So now the police coming by. It's so many different cells that's pitch dark like that. They get tired of telling us, pull that off the light, pull that off the window, pull that off the light, pull it off the window, pull it off the window, pull it off the light, or you ain't getting no wreck tomorrow. You ain't get no yard tomorrow. So what? I ain't going out there anyway, man. Get away from my cell, fool. Let me do my lockup time. Do my whole time. So now I done peeped this fool. Here he come. He walking around. He passing out trays. Man, I got a cup. Something like this. Some not too much, about the same size. Man, I got that ooh wee. I got that battery acid in it. I got that ooh wee from ooh wee. So he coming. I get way back and I look on to the side. He coming down the tier. Man, that fool's coming. Man, I reached out. Man, I stuck halfway through, and he wasn't looking at my tray. He don't see what I'm doing. He was doing something with his hands. I don't know. But when he got close, boy, I cocked back and I yow. I bust the cap in his ASS. Man, I pulled the trigger like I had a 12 gauge Mossberg. Boom! Hit him all in the chest, in the neck, in the mouth. Man, I know some of that got in his mouth. Because I know it. I hit him up in here and it splattered. Man, he went to holler. Hey, Now, everybody on the tier cracking up. Because I told everybody know what's coming. I told what you gonna do? I say, cuz y'all know what's up, man. I don't be just talking. Yeah, watch this. Everybody watching. Everybody watching. They want to see. Man, when boy, look here. When I hit old boy with that 12 gauge doo-doo gun, I hit him with that Glock dookie. Yeah, he hollered. Ah! Went to throwing him on the run. Stumbling down the stair. He stumbling down the stair. All that, man. All that. Then it was a white officer, which is rare to be working back here at Lockup at this time. It was a white officer. So when I got him with it, man, he get on the loudspeaker, talk about what he gonna do to me. He gonna give me a attempted murder case. He gonna do this and do that because they was trying to play games like that, man. You know, he gonna do this and that. He gonna F me up. Just watch and see. I can bet on it and this, that, and the other. Yeah, whatever. Fool. I'm now in my mind. I'm thinking they finna come back and get me. They finna come back. I'm gonna have to fight them. I was ready. Don't make no difference. I don't care. Crash test dummy of the first order. Yes, I am. Don't care, especially back then. So look here, man. They don't come. But now, later on, another little young black police, he was like, dang, Toon, you got that boy good, man. He went home. I said, what? He's like, yeah, you got him good. Boy, he was sick. I say, you gonna write it up? He said, he probably will. I don't know. You know how it go. He say, Toon, hey, man, you know me and you cool. I say, yeah, we all right. We ain't got no problem. He say, man, you better not never do that to me. I say, shoot, homie, man, you know, as long as you don't never give me no reason, I ain't gonna trip like, oh, you would do me? I say, man, listen, no disrespect to nobody back here, but if you pop off the wrong way or do the wrong thing to me, I got to get you. Now, as long as me and you don't never have no falling out, we ain't got no problem. Don't worry about it, you know? Oh, man, I say, man, if I do something wrong, you'll write me up, because that's your job, right? Don't make no difference if we cool or not, you'll write me up, right? He like, yeah. I'm like, all right then, man. You know, like I say, man, me and you cool. You know, in my mind, I'm like, as cool as a convict and a police could be, you know what I'm saying? Only gonna go, with me, it only gonna go a certain distance anyway. Then, you know, stop. The buck stops here. But, cool. So he let me know the old boy was talking about getting me. I stayed in lockup. About another 3 weeks. About another 3 weeks. I didn't see him back there in lockup no more. For the 3 weeks that I was back there, I didn't see him no more. After 3 weeks, I ended up getting out of lockup, and that was that. I ended up getting out of lockup. Okay. About I told you I was always in lockup. I say about 4 months go by. I get into it on the main line about something. What I got into it about, I don't know, but I know I was headed back to lockup. When I'm heading back to lockup, of course I'm cuffed up. They bring in my property, and they got all of it. I'm going back to the same lockup that I left when I got into it with old boy, with the police. I hadn't thought about this fool no more. It hadn't registered to me at all. It ain't registered. It did not register. Period. I wasn't thinking nothing about it. I'm going to the shift office. When I go to the shift office, boom, they do what they do. I'm headed back to the lockup. When I come through the door of the lockup, the white boy police, he working in the queue. I don't see him. I'm coming in, hands cuffed up behind me, got my little property, dragging stuff by a sheet and all that. Police see me. I guess it dawned on them. Oh, that's him. So now it's about 5 police running around because I'm coming in around feeding time for lockup. It wasn't feeding time in population, but it was feeding time in lockup. And I'm coming in. Man, when I step on that side where I was going, on this side of the door where I was going, coming down the hallway, the little hallway, it's a walkway. You can go to this side or this side. I'm standing here waiting to the left, right. I'm standing there waiting to go to the right. I'm facing the door. The cube door come open. When it come open, I wasn't really tripping because I'm knowing it's another police probably coming out to go in with me to get the cell straight. I don't even see it's the white boy. And what made me look, as I'm turning, I heard somebody say, "You son of a B." Now, son of a B, man, I'm saying he called me a son of a B-I-T-C-H. You son of a B. I heard that as I'm turning to look, he fired. Bam! Oh! He caught me right there. Bow! When he caught me, I'm cuffed up now. I stumble back. And I get low. I get low because I got to get in the kicking position. But it's other police. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get to me. They holding him back. He trying to get to me, y'all, and they holding him back. And I'm like, man, yeah. I'm like, was I glad they was holding him back? Yeah. Cause the way it was with me cuffed up, I didn't have no handcuff key because I wasn't expecting nothing. If they wouldn't have been holding him, he could have told me out the frame. Now I probably would have kicked him a few good times, but he wasn't gonna do nothing but take me off my feet, and I'm cuffed up and back and just beat me like a pinata. But they had him, they got him, they hold him, and he didn't get me. They popped the door. They like, make go in there. So I went on in there. They got him back in the cube. They got me in his cell. I told him. I said, what? I said, boy, look here. I said, you done messed up. I'm going to get you. I said, I'm going to get you. I told him, you know what I'm saying? Not only am I going to get you, I told him, I'm going to stab you. I ain't finna throw no doodle on you. I said, I'm going to stab you. Now, I was going to throw doodle on him first chance I got. But I was going to put these paws on his jaws. I stayed in lockup about a week. They ended up moving me to another lockup. I stayed in line, I think maybe about a year. When I came out of the hole this time, he was gone. He had transferred, boom, 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 boom. I don't think it was behind me. I just think, it was behind something else. He was gone. Or at least I figured he was gone because when I got out of lockup, I wasn't out of lockup but a hot second, and they transferred me to another prison too. But word is, I'd inquired about him though, and they said that he didn't work there. He was gone. I ain't seen him. I ain't seen that police since. But anyway, yeah, that's how things can get though, man. Listen. If you ain't got the stomach for it, a lot of these prisons you go to, if you do not have the stomach for it, when you go to jail. Now I'm saying go to jail. I'm talking about going to lockup. When you go to jail, go to lockup, the hole or whatever. Man, don't get back there and go to popping your mouth off and think that is cool. Y'all see, even your favorite rapper Boosie, when he spoke about him when he was in prison, what he tell you? He say he was slanging doo-doo like a big dog. They was getting on his nerves. And sometimes that's all you got. You can't get out the cell. That's all you got. You got to get him. Because dudes will come by and throw it in the cell on you and do all type of stuff. But yeah, that's how it go though, man. It get like that. It get rough. And I get all the way in the mud with him. You can't, boy, look here. When I was in Pelican Bay and when I was in Cali prison, Pelican Bay, I had one dude got all the way down with me with the grits and gravy. Dude named Red. Dude called himself Red from A-Tray Gangster. Man, we slung doo-doo back and forth to the police. Had to put me way down the hall and put him way down the hall. And I can't even remember where we was, but we got into it about. Some over the tier. But anyway, you got some dudes gonna get all the way in the paint with you. You will get all the way in the paint with you. But anyway, man, in the meantime, between time, man, y'all stay safe, homie. Tell the people you love them. People you love them, man. And don't never forget, homie, I represent the gangsters. I'm out. Peace.